everybody, welcome back. So today we have a very interesting mix of fairy tale and history. So the fairy tale of Cinderella has been a folk tale that's been told for hundreds and hundreds of years, and it's only natural for a few people out there to be fans and end up naming their children after one of these characters. And so today that's what we're seeking out here. This cemetery that I'm going to visit today is one that's steeped in legend, is supposedly haunted, and it is known as the Cinderella grave. And when you go there, supposedly you can find somebody's grave from the late 1800s whose name actually was Cinderella. And so I'm hoping to go here today and locate this grave and see what else we can find in this really, really fascinating location. Right up here, you can't really tell, but the entrance is right here. So it's definitely not no trespassing, but it says it's monitored by the police and that you could be subject to up to a $25,000 fine and 20 years in prison for vandalizing this place. So I definitely don't want to park there. It looks like this road right back here is actually where we enter the graveyard. So I'll just go ahead and park my car right off to the side here. That way I definitely don't appear as if I'm hiding anything. I don't mind if the police are checking me out. I'm definitely not going to be doing any vandalism while I'm here, so no worries. As long as I'm allowed to be here, that's all that really matters to me. So right back here is where we're gonna head. I'm already seeing another sign coming up here, but again, it doesn't say that I can't be here. It just says that the place is under surveillance and that they'll come and basically arrest you on site if you are to damage anything while you're here. And from the aerial view, I could see this here. I'm not sure exactly if it's just a slab over the top. It looks like, I don't know, I can't see any place where it would have been openable, like individual sections. Although right here, now that I'm saying that, you can actually see that it is sectioned off, so these are probably individually raised up and then lowered once the casket is placed into it. Surprisingly, for having the sign there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of vandalism back here, unless they've done some cleaning, but it looks really incredible. Up here is a metal grave. Has one of the sections missing. I need to be more on the lookout because I have not really been paying attention to see if I can find this grave that I'm looking for. This one here is just barely hanging on. I'm not sure if it would have been a small marker to begin with, or if this would have been much taller originally, or if perhaps it's just a infant grave and was that small to represent the age of the child. It's a really neat little spot hidden here back in the woods, and all around is some sort of a members only hunting club, as you could see when we pulled in there. That looks like Lewis right there. Here is a veteran's grave right up here. Definitely not a name of Cinderella, which, although it is a female character, supposedly the child named Cinderella was actually a boy. I'm not sure exactly what this is here. It looks like just an old place for flowers to be put. And it does appear to be an old ceramic pot, and it looks like it's been glazed. You can see the shiny surface. And there's a few more of them up here alongside this tree, as well as what appears to be some partially buried headstones here. And then another piece of pottery right here is partially buried. Just heard a gunshot go off somewhere. Not unusual in this area though. Nothing to probably be afraid of. And most likely just a farmer hunting on their property, or maybe even doing just a bit of target practice. So it's looking like if it's gonna be here, it's gonna be in these few back rows here. It's definitely not this one here. Let's start in on these rows and see if maybe it's one of these. Otherwise, it's possible that it's just a rumor. It can be kind of iffy whether or not it's true, or whether or not someone was just maybe looking for attention and figured that people would believe them if they put this story up online. However, it does seem more likely to be able to confirm a name on a stone, so that's what makes me really hopeful that we'll find something. And again, hopeful that it's not one of these stones that has been overturned over the years. That one's really difficult to read, but it looks like a name that begins with an S. We're starting to get down to the last couple rows. I'm getting a little bit nervous at this point. There's definitely some interesting names in this place so far, though. This looks like the name would be over here on this side. And that's not the one we're looking for though, obviously. Looks like this might have been part of, or this is the part of the hunting club up here. See the trail going off this way, and then something over here like trash cans. And then this last little grave here that's turned around doesn't appear to hold the name of Cinderella, as we can see, even though there is another stone down here. Unless I overlooked something, it appears that the name may just be a rumor. I'm gonna keep looking here because I refuse to give up at this point. I haven't been here long enough, and I've been having a really good day of filming so far, and I really want to find this. I don't want to give up at this point until I find this name. The names seem to hold up very well to any sort of, whoa, almost ran into another spider web, but to any sort of scrutiny that I could think of anyway, in terms of the time frame that all works out. The fairy tale was around at the time of these people's lives, and so it's completely possible for someone to have been named Cinderella. And I'm quite positive that more than a few people have had that name in the past. And so if I can't find it by the time I'm done filming here, I think what I'll do is cut the cameras and then walk around the place a few more times without having to think about filming, and then perhaps I'll be able to find it that way. Oh wait, I missed it. Here it is. You see right here, the grave of Cinderella. Although the story online was incorrect, it is the daughter, that looks like T&E Steed, and they passed away in 1859. How incredible is that? I can see now, I was looking for a larger stone, and so I understand now why I passed it right over. I was kind of excited just to be here and start looking and see if we could find this. And so the very first row that I filmed, obviously talking about the vaults here, I just walked right by it. So we did actually 100% confirm that this child did exist and was named Cinderella. Now the haunted stories go on to say that you can hear voices when you record here. They say that some of the stones glow at night, which I guess theoretically I could stay around till nighttime. This place does not have any hours. I don't know of any local laws that would prevent me from being here. However, I'm not really well equipped to do anything like that anymore. But as for me, I am really just incredibly happy to be able to confirm the rumor that this person was actually real. Alright everybody, I want to thank you so much for watching this episode on 539 Productions. Make sure if you've never hit that subscribe button that you hit the subscribe button down below or at the end of this video, and turn your notifications on so you get notified the moment that we have a new upload. Check out some of the links below in the description too. We've got the Instagram account up, we got Twitter, Facebook, and I'd love to see all of you over on there following along with this daily journey. So thank you all so much once again, and I'll see you all in the next adventure.